now doing speech number 2, Organize Your Speech, and the title of his speech is The Science Behind Autumn. And he's going to use some audio visual. So please help me welcome
Toastmaster and the guys. Today I am presenting the PowerPoint Science Behind Autumn. I prepared this actually for the fall season, but somehow I moved up to the winter now. So when I started this,
if you can go ahead without slides, you can just
okay. Sorry for this interruption.
I think we're going to need to get started.
Yeah.
thank you.
So when I actually started, thought of giving this presentation, I knew about the fall, especially the colors, beautiful colors, and so I thought, why not I should give this presentation. So there are only two things I knew about fall. First was the fall color, and then second was how which looks very beautiful. And
All the way up to the top. Toolbar. Here. Slideshow right here. There you go. From the beginning. Right here.
Yeah, it's not.
But you got five.
You stop clicking because it's.
Over here,
Yeah.
right here.
Crucified.
Okay.
Crucifix. And then you just enter.
Yeah, sorry for this delay here. So I knew about the fall color, I was very good with fall colors, and then all the falls will go down, and it will make something like a mess in the, and all we have to do is to clean those leaves. So I thought to look about the science, how it happens, and how it is that for so many months the plants are growing the leaves, and then they shed it. It looks like it's kind of a loss or waste of energy. But so I study about those things. So first I will discuss my talk in the how the color is changing. What is the chemistry of the colors takes place. So plant leaves are actually like a kitchen or food factory for the trees. It takes in the presence of sunlight and the atmospheric carbon dioxide, and of course it gets water to its roots and forms food in the form of glucose, and that's called photosynthesis. It has a pigment called chlorophyll, which takes part in production of food. There are other pigments which are called carotenoids and flavonoids that also play a part, but this main pigment chlorophyll is so dominant that all the leaves look green in the beginning, and it helps to make the food which is used by the tree for its growth, as well as it stores the food for the bad weather. Trees can recognize the temperature and daylight for like a half an hour duration. So once this summer starts going, moves to fall and days become shorter, it is not very beneficial or economical for the tree to make food, and they start to reduce the synthesis of pigments, of chlorophyll. When the chlorophyll goes down, then other colors, which you see sometimes yellowish and little orange color, it starts to appear, and they are forms with the carotenoids and carotenoids and flavonoids. The third color, which looks very beautiful, which is red or sometimes purple or blue, they are just because of the pigment called anthocyanin. Anthocyanin forms only when this close to the falling the leaves, and it requires a lot of rich sugar in the leaves and some flavonoids, and it also depends on the weather also, how the temperature is. So these are the called xanthophylls, carotenes, and anthocyanins. Then third one is tannin. So these all colors can get diminished in the sunlight, like chlorophyll. Like if you see, put a piece of paper with color in the sunlight, over the period of time it fades. Similarly, these all pigments start fading, and then the only color which remains in the end, which we see on the ground, is called tannin, and that is the stable color remains on the leaves. Which has so I'm now discussing about the anthocyanin, which actually gives a red color or purple color, and under the condition it depends on weather and temperature. So when weather is cloudy or you may not get a very good color of the leaves, but and also if it is freezing. So these are the negative point for getting good color. However, if it is sunny and cold but above freezing, you get a bumper crop of anthocyanins, and that gives this beautiful color of red and purple. And this color also depends actually on the pH. So if acidic pH of the cytoplasm in the cell of the leaves is acidic, it gives anthocyanin red color, whereas if it becomes a little neutral, it goes to little purple or blue color. And this anthocyanin is also present in fruits like strawberries and blueberries, for example. Now question comes how these leaves fall. They are just not falling because of the wind or change of temperature or bad weather. There is a one weather starts getting cold and the plant sense that they form a layer. It's called abscission layer between the leaf and the stem. And this happens because the cells multiplied and kind of blocks the flow of nutrients from the tree to the leaf. And once it happens, as I said, the chlorophyll goes down, then the other pigments, which are, you can see that brownish and start developing, and they look a little bit green and yellowish. The main mechanism here is that there are two hormones are also involved in falling of the leaf. One is called auxin and other is ethylene. Ethylene is like a gas. So auxin actually helps for the growth of the tree, and this ethylene hormone helps for ripening the fruits. So they work synergistically in the sense that auxin goes down and ethylene goes up, and under this condition they induce some enzymes. It is on genetic level, and which is can cleave off this abscission layer and leaves falls off. That is the mechanism of how the leaves fall. Now, the question comes: is it beneficial for the trees to they grow for such a long time, and then it falls off? So that it is actually beneficial in the sense that when temperature goes very low, like freezing, so it can kill the tree. Just for the analogy, I can give like in our house as a pipe. If it freezes, it bursts off. Same with the winds in the tree will also destroy the whole tree, and that's why it is helpful. It is beneficial for the tree to fall off the leaf rather than carrying them. And then these leaves fall to the ground. They get degraded biologically, or and forms a humus layer. And when rain falls, it absorbs the moisture to the ground, and it replenishes the earth for the tree, and which helps them to grow further. So that's what I represent.
So that was very informative. Thank you very much for taking us back to our natural history classes in elementary school. We remember that. I'm going, oh yeah, that's right, I remember. Okay, but at this time, we're gonna return the